Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up? How we doing, party people? Happy Saturday. Finally got some UFC fights coming up this week. Today. Excited for them. Should be a good card. Had good ONE FC cards yesterday. If anybody watched those were pretty decent. Pretty decent. Few things to talk about in the strike world. Not too much going on. Probably keying more on some fights this week more than anything. Thanks everybody for popping in. Appreciate y'all. Pretty much. Pretty much. It's looking like that for sure. RRX, my boy. Hey, bro, aren't you in like Ireland or something right now? Maybe? Or on the way there? Thanks for popping in. But let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I'm going to start a quick giveaway for the show today. Nice, man. Have a good trip, bro. Have a good trip. Let's start the giveaway. Going to be for $10 DAPPE. $10 Dapper credit. TFSP in the chat. TFSP in the chat. Go ahead. Type TFSP in the chat. And yeah, let's get this party started. Share my screen real quick. And we'll talk about a couple things going on this week. If you want to know what city the UFC is going to next, just ask RRX where he is next to travel. A month later, the UFC will be there. It's pretty true, man. It's pretty true. This guy's pretty much landing in a city like a week or two before a fight card usually. So I need you to come to Chicago, bro. So that way, like a month after you stop by, we could get a fight card here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's funny shit. But yeah, let's talk about a couple things. So we got this update 2 days ago from Alex saying the marketplace API migration is complete. The UFCstrike.com marketplace front end and back end is now powered by Concept Labs, and we can start building and working on a number of improvements and optimizations we have planned for the future that will address various community flags. So it seems once they got this taken over or whatever, I'm not sure if anybody else was having some issues with the site. I personally was having some issues with the site. Looks like moments are like duplicating in your collection. Things that, maybe you received on trade that were listed before were like phantom listed for some reason. I couldn't like unlist some stuff I got on trade. It was really weird. Like I'd look at my collection, it would show the moment. And then like it looks fine. Doesn't say it's for sale or anything. But then when you click on the moment, it'll say it's for sale. And I'm like, what the fuck? I never listed this thing. So, and failed purchases is another thing that a lot of people were having with, especially with this challenge that dropped yesterday. I know a lot of people have been sending messages to Alex. I myself sent him my problems that I was having. So hopefully they kind of get it all figured out from here on out and kind of fix some of the bugs and things. But yeah, so it's first week in November. We got this update on the website. Got some bugs now, but let's see what happens, right? See if they actually start making some improvements and optimizations to all of our various multitude of flags that we have provided. But yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, it's a good step, but let's actually see some pen on paper. Let's see an actual like nice update, maybe a challenge builder for once in our lives. You know what I'm saying? That'd be great. But yeah, on that note, to the next thing to talk about. Got some Strike now. Updated for the week. Haven't done my picks. Obviously, last week there was some issues, or 2 weeks ago. Sorry, there's no card last week. But 2 weeks ago, there were some issues, and I didn't go back to it to put my free picks in, but I'll try and put my free picks in later. This is kind of how it looks. Looks better than before, I would say, from when I last seen it. So looks like they've been making some updates here, and hopefully now that they got that marketplace situation intact, we could start actually seeing some improvements on the marketplace. So next thing that happened this week was not the best thing that happened. This Galaxy hack or whatever the hell happened. So I just wanted to bring it up in case anybody missed it. There wasn't any like real big posts or announcements or anything about it. So if anybody missed it, just in case you had your MetaMask wallet. So most of us aren't really affected by this hack because we're using the Dapper wallet, obviously. And it seemed like this person was targeting like Ethereum wallets on MetaMask. So if you, some of us do, obviously I have an Ethereum wallet with MetaMask, have some NFTs in there, had a little bit of ETH in there, but I never connected it to the Galaxy site because I didn't really need to, simply because, I just went on there for Dapper purposes with UFC Strike. But some people that did connect their MetaMask's wallet on there, if you did, go double check your shit to make sure that you didn't lose anything or your ETH wallet isn't emptied out or anything like that. Because, pretty much their website went down. A bunch of people were saying it's hacked. And then they showed, I guess they found a wallet that essentially got like 150 G's or more out of here. I don't know what else they took. Maybe they took NFTs and stuff, but it looks like they're back up and running now, though. They figured it out. They got more posted on their website about the hack and everything that happened. If you want to go for more information on that, their website's fully recovered and they're continuing to enhance security, but shouldn't really affect us Strike folks unless you were one of the people who connected your MetaMask wallet. So if you did connect your MetaMask wallet to Galaxy, just double check and make sure you're not missing anything. And I'm sure they are trying to figure out how to reimburse people for the situation. So on to the next thing. Let's talk about some challenge rewards we recently got. So we got a few. Gamrot, we already talked about last week. Came real quick, but we finally got Tyson Pedro. Moments minted pretty good. They got the celebration in there. There's no audio when I'm screen sharing, unfortunately, like this. So they did get the Down Goes the Pleasure Man in there, which is great. And I'd rather not get copyright hit by the UFC. So they got the celebration in there. It's clean edit. I'm very happy with the edit on it. Came out nice. I'm glad they got everything we wanted to have in there. And we finally got a reward that we wanted and, fighter that wasn't on the platform. But, he's sitting at $16. But it is what it is, right? It's pretty much kind of the typical, how the rewards kind of been coming out lately, about 15, 20 bucks. Pedro, he was sitting at 20 for a little bit till this challenge got announced. So I'm sure people are trying to sell off some Pedros if they had an extra one or something to try and get maybe one of the challengers they need to burn or some extra Moronos for this week's challenge. But yeah, not too bad. I'm happy with the moment, though. I like how it's cut. I'm glad we got a fighter that's up and coming that hasn't had a moment on the platform yet. And yeah. But would have liked this maybe a few months a few months ago, versus all the other moments of duplicate people we got. And then next thing I wanted to talk about, we did get our quarterly Champ Club airdrops that hit our accounts, and it was Jim Miller. So Jim Miller got a second moment. I'm sure they could have picked somebody else. I mean, Jim Miller, legend. It's a sick moment. That knockout that happened recently put the dude to sleep. Straight violence here. But yeah, it's a nasty KO. But if you're going to go with somebody who's older or retired, get somebody who's not on the platform yet. That's just what my thing would be. But overall, these two rewards didn't come out too hot. Obviously, they did two of them, minted in the 1400 range, and sitting at $5 for Jim Miller. And then we also got BJ Penn. Very happy that BJ got his first moment, but not really happy with the moment they picked. Sure, it's good submission over Kenny Florian, but BJ, BJ has some amazing finishes, bro, in his career. Off the rip, like this is, it's okay. It's decent rear naked choke. But the dude's got some nasty knockouts on some legends. You know what I'm saying? Would have been nice to see that. Some brutal KOs like the knee to Shirk, knocking out Matt Hughes with the right. So I would have liked to see maybe a different moment. He's getting the belt here too. Kind of weird for fandom. Personally, my choice, but I would have liked to. He's defending his belt here too, so it's technically a champ moment that they made a fandom. Like they could have used a different moment here, personally. But I'm just glad BJ got. I'm just glad BJ got a moment finally. Finally, they need to stop minting new stuff until S2 and just give like $5 Dapper credits or something for challenge rewards. Gotten out of control with the low mints. Yeah, man. It's tough. It's tough for them to I'm not sure why we keep getting fandoms. Like, why don't they do some challenges for contenders? Mix it up a little bit. Finish challenge 1, get this contender. Finish challenge 2, but they don't have the completion numbers, I guess you could say at this point, right? With how many people are completing challenges at this point. So yeah, they could definitely switch up the rewards, I'm sure. Instead of doing repeat fandoms, or if you're going to keep doing fandoms, you got to give us, at least give us a fan vote, and we'll wait a couple weeks for it. You know what I'm saying? Just like how we did with Pedro. What up, TJ? What's going on, brother? But yeah, those are the two Champ Club airdrops. So those were my thoughts on it. They're sitting at like $5-6. Nothing too crazy. Next thing I wanted to talk about, we got the Morono burn. So this popped up. Let me move it over. This popped up yesterday. Now that we get challenges on Friday versus Thursday. Now Thursday is pretty much for Strike now. So this challenge, you have to burn 4 Alex Morono Series 0 contender moments and one of the following challenger moments: Joaquin Buckley, Ponzinibbio, or Donald Cerrone. No champion club pass for this burn challenge, which I am very against. Don't like that one bit. Especially if you're trying to mint a challenger. With the amount of people that are completing challenges these days, you guys might end up with something lower than 250, and you guys might be in a situation where you're going to have to burn it to 250 type deal. So it's kind of weird. I would have preferred you guys always having a champ pass. Got to give people a reason to hold those legendaries, bro. There's got to be a reason. And if you're if you're not somebody who can get to a fight card every weekend or, go to the fights all the time, there really isn't no need to hold the champ club or champion moment if you're not even getting the nod on certain burn challenges or certain burn challenges really. But it should be a staple, especially now, like with the amount of people that are completing challenges, how low it is. You have to at least throw the champ pass in there every rip, especially when you got a focus burn, dude. Especially, and after Dan Ige too, like it's gotta be something here, right? Gotta be something. Gotta throw a champ pass on there, whether it's one, whether it's two. There's a few more fighters on this card as well they could have used. Maybe instead of burning the challengers, they got who's on there? Demopolis is on there. Who else is on the card that has strike moments? A lot of people were hoping to get Grant Dawson and Joe Pyfer as rewards. Obviously, nice up-and-coming rookies. So I didn't even touch on the Morono second moment challenger tier. Like, that's just, like, not sure why he gets a challenger. Never even sniffed the belt in his life. No offense or anything to Morono, but, like, dude hasn't been a contender or a top 10 fighter in the division in a while. So Dober, Kutelaba is on the card. Demopolis. Yeah, there's a few more moments on the card they could have used. But I'm more so concerned with the reward more than anything. And I wonder why we keep getting duplicate moments, of people. I mean, if that's like something that's written in the contract, like, hey, we need to do X amount of moments for everybody we initially signed for in Series 0, or like everybody who had a moment in Series 0 is guaranteed to get one before X. Like, this is information I think that we should know as collectors, so that way we don't feel like we're just getting fed shit constantly. You know what I'm saying? If it's like in the contract that this guy is supposed to get X moments or something, sure, maybe you can't elaborate in detail that much, but like, come on, something's got to give. Nobody on this platform right now was hoping for a second Alex Morono moment. Unless Alex Morono himself is on the platform. And I don't know if anybody else agrees or disagrees with my take here, but I'm pretty sure I speak for the masses when I say that. So based on everybody I spoke with or everybody that I talked to once this thing was announced, duplicate moments have to be based on the game structure. Only logical. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it doesn't really make any sense. So it would have to be about something we know nothing about, which is the game. And it's wild. It's wild to me. And here's the problem though. Here's the problem too. When you give out bad rewards, you don't encourage people to stick around. You know what I'm saying? We've seen like every week, every couple days, you see another huge account dumping everything, I've seen champs at like $250 yesterday, the day before. But yeah, it's wild. It's wild. Like, we have if you just started, like, and I don't know if it's like, I'm just trying to think, like, what's the logic of making a second Morono? Because it's not like Morono's holding a gun to your head saying, make me a moment. He ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? And there's other fighters on the card that you could have made a second moment for that we probably wouldn't have minded as much as a Morono. Moved from 11 to 5 over one weekend. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the big accounts are dipping. And it's reflective in the marketplace on the champ prices, challenger fandom prices. Like, everything's at rock bottom, and it's you could try and chalk it up to like, oh, it's what was going hard not to see the dumps. Yeah, for sure. We're such a small community at this point with everybody who's left so far. Like, it's an instant impact when somebody starts listing like more than 5-10 moments. You see it right away, and it's just like, I'm not sure what the logic is here. Like, are we trying to push existing users away? Are we trying to keep our existing users? Like, I don't know. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure nobody on the platform was begging for a second Alex Morono, and a challenger Alex Morono at that. Like, bro, like, there's some badass fighters that don't even have a challenger yet. And this guy gets a challenger and he gets a second moment, you know? It's wild to me. Like, I wouldn't mind us doing challenges for a fan vote every week, best fight on the card, and like close it out that way. But, with S2 hopefully coming at the end of the year, they got like a couple months to kind of figure this out. But like, we got some really, really big fight cards coming up, which can yield some amazing challenges. And this is critical. This is critical. Like, that we get these challenges right. We get these rewards right, especially when we got like 294 coming up, 295 and 296. Like, we gotta have some good rewards here. We gotta have some good structure on these challenges. Have some tiered challenge. Start thinking about it now. Start figuring out. Start planning the shit now. Yeah. Didn't learn after the Kim moment with making non-ranked challengers. Very true, man. Very true. And at this point, I don't know if you could even call it. It's just a rare set. It's not even a challenger set, right? It's a rare set. We'll call it a rare set because not everybody in there is a challenger by no means. But I wanted to run some numbers real quick. So I have this is Crip's burn tool. If anybody has seen it before or not, I have all the links in my podcast Discord. Let me share the link with you guys again. The chat, so you have it. But yeah, Crip's tool, pretty cool. You could put the moments that are required to burn on this drop-down list. So I already picked the moments here. So obviously you have to burn 4 Moronos, 1 of those guys, 1 of those guys, one or each of these guys. So let's go ahead and run it. See what we come up with. So that's 1 completion right there. So we'll let it run a little bit. It's running to when the challenge started, which was yesterday, 1 o'clock my time for me. But it looks like over the last few hours, only 1 completion, but we'll let it run. We'll let it run for a bit. Morono didn't really pop too much. He went up to like the typical $6 that the usual S0 contender pump lately. Like, they'll go from 3 to 6. So he's sitting at $6. Probably a huge wall at 6. Sure is. So yeah, if you have any extras, you could probably sell them for 5 right away and get them out of there if you want to get rid of them. We'll take a look at some of the challengers here. I think Ponzi was sitting at around $10. Yep. So Ponzi's at 10. That's Ponzi again. Buckley, 11. So they're sitting around $10 a piece. Cowboy's a little high. He's got 260 burned on him. 41 in packs, 260 burned. But Cowboy looks like nobody's really messing with Cowboy. Or nobody really had dupes of Cowboy. Probably after he retired, a lot of people got rid of the dupes. So a lot of people got dupes of Buckley. and Ponzi. So those are probably why those guys are cheaper. As the challenge hit, obviously, as these challenges have been going lately, moments tend to go down when the challenge is announced because everybody's trying to sell the stuff. But yes, sir. So overall, if you're trying to get into the challenge right now, you don't have any moments, it's going to cost you $34. $34. 4 Moronos at $24. And then a Buckley or Ponzi at 10. So $34. But yeah, boring challenge. And it's kind of sad considering how many fighters we have on the card. And the reward is rough. But I got the burn tool going. Looks pretty cool. Man, he added a lot of cool stuff here. Shout out to Crip, man. Shout out to Crip, man. Dude's got some nice data in here, bro. Nice updates, bro. Very nice. It's pretty much almost done. Yeah, this is sick. This is sick. So we are at what? How many? 52 and 9. That is 61, 66 completions based on the challengers. So we're at 66 completions so far, and got like 3 days left for 3 days left for the challenge. So yeah, Crip's definitely got some skills, bro. This is real nice how he updated it. Shout out to Crip. All right. Next on the list, and we're pretty much almost done, guys. Couple more things. We'll talk about Contender Series here. Contender Series 65. So 5 contracts went out. There's only 4 fights, but a couple of bangers, 2 finishes, and then the other 2 fights were pretty good. That went to the decision. Dana ended up giving Medina a contract, even though he lost. He was fighting a bigger dude, and he had like it was a pretty good war. Overall, not too bad this week. That the week before was way like crazy, but it was a pretty good card. Pretty good card. How'd you guys feel about Contender Series this week? I caught it on a replay, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It seems like Dana's giving out a lot of contracts, bro. He's looking for talent. Maybe he's scared people are going to be walking. We're watching the new One Game trailer on stream. Oh, shit. Yeah, one's coming out with a game, too. One Fighting Championship, and looks pretty sweet. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. And it's, I guess it's NFT based, so should be interesting what they come up with. Competition's always good, baby. Competition's always good, baby. Makes people step their game up that much more, you know what I'm saying? I love competition. But yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Dawson versus Green. Should be a good card today, guys. I'm excited for it. Got some bangers. Got some bangers for sure. For sure. Got some heavy favorites on the early prelims. Mateus Mendanka, Kanako, Murata versus Demopoulos. Who else is a major favor? We got Carolina versus Diana. Yes, sir. I like these two fights right here. Should be good. This should be good. It's a lot of good fights, bro. This is a sneaky good card. Sneaky good card. Maybe not household names, but if you know type of card. You know what I'm saying? All these guys bang for the most part, so it should be fun. I'm gonna just run through the main card real quick. Can't be giving you guys all my picks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hernandez versus Bill Algeo. Should be interesting. And now this guy, Hernandez, fighting at featherweight. So I'm curious how his gas tank will be, especially against a taller featherweight. Bill's 6 foot, you know. I think he has a better gas tank. So if Hernandez, and he's tough too. So I think if I'm leaning on anybody, like if it goes to the decision, I'm leaning Bill. But if it's like an early finish, it'll probably be by Hernandez. But I think more than likely, these guys are tough as nails. I think more than likely it's going to be Bill, the underdog. No, slight favorite. He switched over to the favorite. This was like a pick 'em earlier, but now it looks like Billy is slight favorite. I'm rolling with Billy for that one. Another huge favorite on the card here. Your boy Drew Dober coming back against Ricky Glenn. And I'm rolling with Dober all day on this one. I think he comes back with a vengeance after that loss and gets back on track. Then we got Morono versus Buckley. So obviously, since Buckley's dropped down to 170, he seems to have found some success. He's not really a smaller dude in the octagon anymore, like he was when he was fighting. At middleweight. And honestly, I think it was a great move for him if he could stay at 170 and kind of. I don't know how bad the cut is for him because he's got a lot of muscle, but yeah, the only way I see him losing this fight is by getting taken down. And Morono's not really a dude that likes to shoot for a lot of takedowns, you know. So I don't really see him. Maybe he hasn't really been a big like shot taker, you know, in the takedown department, and in the last few fights that he's had. So. And Buckley's also a freak athlete too. So even if he gets him down on the ground, I could see Buckley popping up real quick just with his athleticism and speed. And he's got speed, power advantage, I'm sure. Maybe if Morono catches him in a slick subby, I think that's his only path of victory. But I think Buckley is just too much for him. And I got Buckley by finish within the first 2 rounds. Pfeiffer versus Abdul Razak Hassan. Gotta roll with the boy Pfeiffer, dude. Dude's looked unstoppable, right? It's gotta, yeah. What do we got? Could see Buckley get intubated. Yeah, for sure. He could try some slick stuff for sure. I just think compared to Tim Means, like Buckley's speed and power are just on a different level. You know what I'm saying? I think Buckley's got it, but you never know. I mean, that's why we love the sport, right? It's MMA, baby. Anything can happen. What's up? Welcome. But yeah, I'm rolling with Pfeiffer. He's looked like a man on a mission, unstoppable. Been finishing everybody that he's fought lately, and I don't see that changing, especially with his height and reach advantage here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you. And then last and certainly not least, we got Grant Dawson versus Bobby King Green. It's cool. You got two contender series alumni facing or headlining fight night. Grant Dawson and Joe Pyfer. But very, very interesting fight here. Obviously, we all know Grant Dawson, absolute beast, grappler. Great getting submissions, great putting people out. We all know Bobby is a dog, doesn't like to quit, and he brings the fight. He is a pretty decent wrestler too, so it'll be an interesting grappling war between the two of them. And I kind of, so if anything, I'm feeling like I think Dawson's gonna probably get a finish, sub. But I do see a path for victory here for Bobby Green. Just because I know Bobby Green's got a gas tank and he could go 5 rounds. I don't know if Dawson can go 5 rounds. So I think that, like, if it goes in the late rounds, bro, anything can happen. Like 4th, 5th championship rounds, I think anything can happen. But I'm thinking Dawson just has a little bit too much for him early on in the fight and gets it done within 3. But that's where I'm at on the card, the main card this week. But there are definitely some live dogs, I think, on the prelims. Philippe Lins. If this guy comes to fight, bro, if he's on his game, because there's been fights where he looked off, but there's also been fights where he was on and he puts people to sleep. And who is this? Strike is dead. Sell off your collection now before it's worth 0. Thank me later. I was in top 25 accounts for a long time. Strike has been running itself into the ground lately. Who are you, Proper Tracks? Talk to me. What's your real name? What's your Discord name? So I know who I'm talking to. Don't just come in here with a fake ass name. This is the realest fucking show on YouTube, bro. I don't like that fake shit. None of that fake shit. Diaz boys, baby. But yeah, that's the card. Live dogs, Lens, Belbita. I think I like Belbita. I like Belbita. I think Belbita, like, I never like picking fighters that are old, like 35 and older, guys. Like, Carolina's 38 years old. She's gotten some wins. She's gotten some wins, like, in her last few fights, but she was also fighting people her same age. You feel me? Like, she's fighting somebody who's a decade younger than her. Yeah, who knows who the fuck this guy is, bro? Coming in my shit, bro. If you want to talk shit, I'll talk shit right back at you, baby. If you want to hide behind a fake ass name. Just look at whoever is out there buying up the floor. That's probably trying to, that's funny shit. But yeah. Yes, sir. Couple live dogs. I like Linz. I like Belbita. This is going to be a good fight. Straight pick 'em. Should be a fun one. I think Kanako takes that one. Mateus. And Eldridge might win this. But who knows? I ain't talking to you till you tell me who your name is, top 25, man. Let's go. Drop your name. And then we could talk. Proper number 12. TFSP in the chat. Let's go. So I can wrap this shit up. Get back to my regularly scheduled day. Motherfuckers. It's the Money Diddley show. Let's get it. Anybody else watch Moicano's podcast? That shit's great. That shit's amazing. Let him win, bro. He'll have to find me in Discord then if he wins. He'll have to find me if he wins. So it's all good. So win-win for me, baby. Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna run it a couple seconds here. Everybody, it looks like just about everybody's in. So let me know. It says 26 watchers, but I got 20 entries, so we'll see. I'll give it another couple seconds. Hell yeah. My name is Marcus C. Nah, he's actually in here, bro. Nice try, though. Nice try, though. Maybe next time. Moicano is the man, bro. Moicano is the man. Love Moicano. Yeah, Moicano, dude. Dude's hilarious. All right, I'm running it. Good luck, folks. Good luck. Bang. Who's it gonna be? Jules! Bull! Congratulations. Congratulations, Jules. Hit me up in Discord. You know where to find me. We'll get you that $10 Dapper credit. And then, I don't know, bro. You know who he is? He's a hater. Oh, shit. I bet. Come through. And then, all right, last thing, but certainly not least. We got no poker this week. So it looks like the poker boys need some help. So I volunteered myself to help the poker boys. So I will try and do my best, you know what I'm saying, to hold down poker like I do hold down the show on Saturday and all the other shit, right, that I do. And honestly, I think I'm going to try and run a test poker today in the podcast after the fights. What do you guys think? Test poker? What do we think? A test poker game today after the fights. I'll throw in, we'll do a raffle for the final table, 2 $10 Dapper credits. So we'll raffle off a bit late. Come on, bro. You can do it. Bet. I gotta show me the papers when it happens, Zuck. Show me the papers. Damn it. But yeah, I'm gonna post the poker link. We'll do final table. I'll have 2 $10 Dapper credits for 2 random final table finishers. 3 a.m. man. Hey, shit for you, Del boy. Come on, dog. You know you're gonna stay up, G. Yeah, you could stay up and get into that Venom gear tonight, 3 a.m. Do some shadow boxing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. All right, for sure. This guy got jokes. Oh man, this guy's ridiculous, bro. I gotta find out who this dude is, G. Gotta find him. Fuck. He's a good one. But yeah. All right, boys. It's been real. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. I'm going to call it. And then, yeah, if you're not in my Discord, find me and I'll get you the link, or find somebody who's got the link and they'll get you in so you could join the shit. And until next time, y'all, take it easy, and I'm out. Peace.